Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I want to make a frog and I want to make one of those frogs that's a poison tree frog, poison dart tree frog, or is it only poison darts because they poison the darts through the frog's secretions? I don't know. I want to make a poisonous frog. I don't have any frog eyes. I don't have any amphibian eyes. I've only got these little monster eyes from Halloween. These are too big. They're not going to fit. I've already tried. So, I think what I'm going to do instead is just put a little bit of clear in there in the eye sockets first. And then maybe use, like, I don't know, a paint pen or something to try and make an eye, or I might just do a little bit of clear and then use some yellow alcohol ink in the eyes without the little black slit. I don't know, we'll see. But what I do want to do is I want to do the raindrop effect, but with glow in the dark alcohol ink. So I've got my UV resin for that. I've got my Pixis alcohol inks, so I'm going to mix up some yellow and some orange, green. Do I have a red? Is there a red in there? I don't think there's a red. There's a rad. I don't know what color that would be. So probably green, orange. Oh, there's not a yellow in here either. Okay, so green and orange. Mix those up with UV resin. Make the little dots on the back and probably at the legs a little bit, and a little on the head. Cure those under the lamp and then mix up my resin. So the resin is probably going to be like a dark green. I'm going to use a dark green resin paste, I think, for that, and then we will see how it comes out. I don't know if those colors are exactly accurate. I'm going to look up a picture before I do all this, but you know, you don't have to make a green frog if you don't want to. You can also make it, for instance, red or blue or purple or fuchsia, whatever you want to do. That's the fun thing about creating. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. I need to put this battery on charge, so I'll be back once that's charged and we'll get started. Okay? All right. It's bonus unmolding time. Yeah. Bonus unmolding. Full disclosure, I have 2 other items over there. I'm going to save those for a different day when I don't have extra resin. I made this moon, and I kind of sprinkled gold mica into it, into the mold, and then kind of dusted it out, or like I hit the mold down to get like big chunks. This is gorgeous though. Oh my gosh. Ooh, buddy. And there's no holes in the tips of the moons. That's great. I did the same technique with this. Let's see. Oh, that's beautiful. So yeah, those 2 are today's bonus unmoldings. Very pretty. All right, friends. It's cured. I gave it a good 24 hours. Hopefully my toes don't break off here. I was describing this to my friend and told him that the attempt was for a poisonous frog from like the rainforest. I don't know that I've achieved that, but we'll see. Of course, it's not an exact stylizing. I didn't use the exact colors because I looked them up. You know, there's quite a few different styles of poisonous frog, but let's just say I took artistic license with this one. I'm struggling a little bit here. Let me see if I can get this loose without cutting my finger, and also without breaking anything. There we go. Good. Yay! Oh, you know what? That's actually really cool. So let me show you what I did with the eyes. I didn't have fake eyes. So what I did was I put a layer of UV resin in, and then I used, again, digging into all of my craft supplies, I used some Stays On jet black ink, and I used a dotting tool, and I kind of dug it in to the ink to get the ink on, and then I drew the little frog eyes in. And then I backed it with some more UV resin with the purple. So the eyes are also going to glow in the dark. But let's just look. I mean, that's actually really cool looking. It turned out so much better than I thought it would. That's so freaking cool. Okay. Now for the big test. Computer, basement lights off. And then we will do this. And that's not what I wanted. Here we go. It's probably not going to show up as well on the camera, but it's glowing really well in person. You can kind of see those dots showing up, but I'm seeing them very well on camera. There we go. Yeah, you can't really see them, but computer, basement lights on. There we go. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. I think it's so cool looking. I tried to do something symmetrical with the dots, you know. Wow. And I gotta say, I am so impressed with what I did with the eyes. I think you don't even need the fake eyes to put in your frogs and your lizard molds. I think that worked out a treat. And it's got a lot of depth to it as well because I added that first layer of UV resin. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited. I hope you are too. That is today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know by hitting the thumbs up button. Really helps out my channel, helps me to grow. Also, if you are new, stick around by clicking the subscribe button and ringing the bell for notifications. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I hope that you have a frogtastic day. Take care.
Be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way?